Hey everybody. I'm just working on a couple of projects here today, and I thought, well, as I was working on it here, I'm just making some jerky right now, slicing it up, and I got to thinking about knife skills, and I decided to make this video here, talk about that a bit. I see lots of people on YouTube posting videos, and it looks like they're handling their knife for the first time, just unfamiliar with their knife and how to work with it. And it doesn't have to be that way. Lots of people kind of just assume that the only time you're going to use your knife and gain skill with it is when you're out in the woods, and that's just not true. There's lots of things you can do at home that will help you gain some confidence and skill with your knife. So we'll start really simple here. I have a few other projects I'm going to do. If you're not a hunter, part of the challenge of this is actually getting used to handling meat, getting used to the feel of it. A lot of people just don't like that or aren't used to it, and you see them poking around at things. So the more you can get used to that as well, the better. Lots of people freeze their meat partially before they cut it, but I don't think it's necessary. If your knife is sharp and you're comfortable working with it, you can do it just like this. And if you were out in the woods, you may or may not have the luxury of having your meat firm up before you slice it up to preserve it and salt it and smoke it. And also, if the lights go out at home and you're waiting for a few days and the stuff in your freezer is thawing out, it may not be in a frozen state as well when you're working with it. So might as well learn how to do it like this. And I've already got quite a bit of it done, but it's no problem with a good sharp knife. And I'm cutting with the grain here because I prefer that. That's just the way I like my jerky. There we go. It's as easy as that, and that's building knife skills. Okay, the next thing I'm going to show you, which is another step along the way for somebody who's not a hunter, to becoming familiar with your knife and really getting started on cutting up meat and game, is the chicken. Of course, out in the woods, you're not going to be cutting up a grouse or a goose, most likely. But if you lived in the woods or in the rural area and you had chickens or anything like that, then by all means you would be. But this is a good way to save money again, and that's part of survival as well, daily life. So anyways, this is something you can do, and it gets you familiar with your knife. It kind of gets you used to the way that things are put together too. So I'm sure a lot of you already know all this, but I'm sure there's some of you that don't. So here we go. So start off, wings. Break those loose. There you go, drums and thighs. So if you look down inside of here, you can see there's little white parts along the backbone. We're going to want to get that backbone out of there. So what you do is you can just put your knife down inside of there and actually just slice along that. That'll work fine. Once you get more comfortable with your knife though, you'll be able to do it just like that. There you go, backbone out. Gotta get that keel out. Oh gosh, it's gotta be stubborn. There we go. Dig out the wishbone. rests. There you go. Well, there's the end result. It's just that easy, you know, saved some money, built some knife skills, can't go wrong.